Fuck up. Your love. Boy, I am about lit. He might beat the shit out of me. Why the hell is my sound not coming through my TV? Get in my mouth.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one.
Hello
everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last year's national champion, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
I don't know if I just sit in a random ass stream. Let me get behind, put that up.
And the Trojans will put it away to start the game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Who is that?
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? We're going to get a lot of answers today.
He'll be stopped short of the line of the game. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Makes a move.
Antonio Brown.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback making checks. The give from the gun. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Makes a connection. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, USC! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Good. He left that one short. Finds a baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Rolling right and going deep.
I'm too
He
drunk.
holds it in and nobody's close. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And this throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Pulls and fires complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the touch. And he made the extra point without problem. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fakes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense look.
Now on first and 10 from the 29. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left. But that's a little old school for me.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Trojans want to move quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Trojans are rolling down the field.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looked. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fire toward the end zone.
Fuck!
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
You got to give the defense a ton of credit there on third down. Able to force that incompletion on an absolute bomb. You can see why defensive coordinators get nervous facing this quarterback. He has tremendous arm talent. He threw that thing more than 60 yards in the air. But the defenders on the back end stayed in position, made sure there wasn't a catch. That was a fantastic play defensively.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch, keeps the drive alive.
He released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. His head is spinning.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. When the quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around, you got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running, so I can just put some kind of hit up. Nope, steps out of bounds.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Finds his man. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Unleashes one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. Last time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Throws it back.
World, why these haters getting mad?
Complete. Defense makes a stop, but the change drove, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He'll set up to throw. Here's the pressure. He's going for the goal line. And he'll run into the end
Did you
zone.
want to only set 3 of them?
Touchdown, Trojan.
You must not look pretty much.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even lofted high and deep down the left side.
Thank you.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it left.
He watches film.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Aggies! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Wisconsin is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been jumping around since the first whistle. They're up by 21 over Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know of it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Here comes the heat. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Crosses it incomplete.
Really good job by the defense. Understanding the quarterback got outside the pocket. Now I got to understand where he's at. Now the middle of the field starts to come towards where he's scrambling. The other side of the field comes to the middle of the field. Great job by the defense, understanding the quarterback was pressed outside the pocket.
He might want another play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yards.
Build some
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
For the third time today. Looking for more room. 10. Touchdown, Aggies. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at
Another
this.
bear.
I can be a wide receiver.
I'm
Coach
telling
might
you.
split him out at
This
wide
shit is
receiver
only gonna
next
get
week
worse.
after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, buddy.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really
23.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Are we running?
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Cover 3. All go.
Offense changing the play.
You can go
Wants to
high.
throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. Gets caught.
I don't want to get like super
They
lame in
get
this,
it
bro,
out of
but
bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield.
Pretty
They'll
strong.
mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on first down.
oh my gosh.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Quickly complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the stick. Trying play action. He's got him in the flat. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute time. They got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
This game is both short and long as hell at the same time.
And the Trojans will snap it on first and 10.
We should also blitz it. Drop this a little bit.
He wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. The offense set for a first down play. Might be changing the route. He wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down.
Yeah, brother. You got this shit if you want it. My season is too long to be
Second
fucking
down,
with this
they'll
shit.
go to the air. Here's the hit.
Cannot have to my fucking line up on quarterback.
This defense knew they had a tall
not
task
Jones to make all these
against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Shout out my guy though. He's
That
fucking nice.
incompletion leaves him staring at a third down.
My guy Courtney just be knocking his shit out before I see him.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete to the left.
I just don't like I don't think I have the brain capacity to just keep doing this shit every time.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Shakes off the defender. Got it into the red zone. Bragg down at the 18-yard line. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And the
passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm, but this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Oh, I'm playing on my phone. I'm playing on my phone. I got hoes texting me, bro. Chill out.
Texas A&M going quickly.
Get on sides,
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
First down. A shot for the end zone. While the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense is in the neutral zone. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. They go to the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
He's going to fire deep.
Let's go get 3.
Oh! Sorry, guys. Don't look, 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 don't look.
Opportunity just before the end of the half.
Fucking shows their own side. Fuck, man.
The offense quickly calls.
Don't look, don't look, don't look.
I think I chose the wrong side again.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. Pulls in the deep ball. They'll use a timeout right before.
Boy, I fucking pressed a button and it should have registered. Oh, dude, I'm the jerk. Fucking hit 52 yards.
Hey! He'll try to bang this one through.
8 miles an hour.
2 yards out and the left hash.
Well, I'm lending them shares as soon as this shit lines up. Oh,
special team. That's right. Expert. Special.
At the end of the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
I'd be lit if I won this shit. Oh my god, that was nice. Oh.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of it. There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. And yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take it and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He is not going to get there. Stop.
I can't challenge it. What side of the field am I on?
Line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
I'm a demon fucking punter.
Coverage team does a good job. Touches it dead. No return on this one.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down, deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
I mean, get your flag for the ground because you're a special teams player, though. Hey.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too
he caught me in the middle of a press? Really?
Running free. The 20.
I gotta piss like this.
Touchdown, Aggies. They take the lead with the 6.
And I think it's pretty clear. They went into the half and said, we're getting the ball, and we're going to...
Oh, they blocked it. He's got it, and he can go with it. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10.
He's on.
He takes it all the way back for the defense and 2-point conversion.
How about the job by this field goal blocking? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. There he goes to the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Hand off from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I don't have enough time. His D-line is too good.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh!
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play yet.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
So bad.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He breaks the tackle. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He's got an open man. Found a bunch of
Oh,
room and
boy, I
got
wish
it
I'm
to the
sober, bro.
44-yard
Seeing this shit,
line.
man. I don't know.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating
Breaks into the open.
I mean,
Gets
fuck.
away from one. He's got space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
And the Aggies will have it first and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the idea by the quarterback where you're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Looking to the end zone.
Oh, why are you not covering that? Like, I literally leave you on him.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last third down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Big fella moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. And he's loose.
Boy, okay.
To the house.
Oh, no. I did not know who I was playing.
This
Okay.
guy just has a nose for the end zone.
My
We
guy.
love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll line up to go for two.
This is my guy. Hold on. What does your ultimate team look like?
Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. They mark 72 yards, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. If they didn't get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
I don't know where the fuck my controller is, bro. What happened? What was their fun?
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The throw to the outside is complete. Smashes ahead. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He slings it deep to the left. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Y'all want to
The defense, they got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
I got no shit. Let him know.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
I want to talk about it.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top.
Yeah, 70's ability popped up and he just fucking
Sacked at the 12.
didn't do shit.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Pull up and fucking hit me. I'm a rock this little bitch till I take it deep.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Absolutely perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
That was a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 13 over Alabama. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of say, hey, we got to make sure we take them away.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. D's showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They'll send the back in motion. back to the air on second down. He'll take another shot here.
He bumped, yeah.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I see you. You just don't know where I'm coming from.
He's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw. Overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Bro, oh my gosh.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion.
Boy,
They try to pop a run on the draw. Turning it on. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hopefully win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
bro, I mean, just get the fuck out of here.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football,
All my respect.
and go at the perfect angle, the free safety leaves this spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
I know he missed it. I ain't gonna hold on, bro. I know he missed it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I got it, him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt
I ain't
at a
gonna lie.
return.
I ain't watched a single minute of him play. I just got too many hours in the chair.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Man, it's really hard to...
I hope I'm not a game fit, but sorry I'm glazing you, bro.
Control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football.
Let's get home,
Better
bro.
find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From from the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Now they'll run the draw. Oh, he's got some space.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up. And
That's
really
me.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own player. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I didn't shoot up. I like my boy.
It's nice to be
the championship.
That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Heel off one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab on the shot. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field, generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Making side adjustments here.
Hey, buddy, let me show you something real quick. You see this? I'm gonna press X on that. You see my line? They're not gonna look at you. So when you're fucking top defender right there, can't guard my tight end.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it.
I'm just gonna take it.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find
I don't know who you
rhythm
think
and to be
you're playing.
comfortable.
Yeah,
You want to just
what
get
I
the
don't
ball out
understand.
quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all.
Touchdown USC! And they kick it in for 6 more points.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking
Fucking call anything.
to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Sorry, brother. I'm checking on what your mom is doing. I'm trying to see what she's up to.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
They'll force something off the
Play first snap of the drive from the 25. drive going to the air. Sets up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this.
And that is his fifth interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense...
Oh, yeah, remember when we celebrate earlier? Celebrate earlier? Suck it. Suck it.
Hey. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. They tack a little more onto this lead and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it.
On you.
And he's got it off the fake. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side.
Truck right there.
He's
Oh, he
brought
caught
down
that
quickly.
shit. Yeah,
Missile gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aggies under the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. A&M comes back out with another first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And it's on the ground.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big...
There he goes. Ripping up a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down.
That's mine.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Throws it back. Under fire. Takes the grab. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's
I respect the fuck out of you. Let's see what you be on. Fuck the game up. Yeah, I don't even blame this shit. GG's my guy.